To see it in its full glory is so satisfying to so many. The last structure to be rebuilt since the tragedy of 9/11.
I had a close call on September 11th. I was walking up the street just 2 blocks away. I ran back to the building that had been in my family for 31 years to help evacuate it. The tower was crashing down and our windows were breaking and the police and firemen were coming in, choking on the dust. I felt that if I stayed here, I wouldn't make it home, and I really wanted to make it home.
Skanska was first engaged in 2014 and 2015. That team accomplished building the superstructure.
And then I read a newspaper article in the New York Times that the project had been stopped.
The church didn't have the funding to complete the project.
Friends of St. Nicholas was formed to restore the credibility of this project. It's a not-for-profit volunteer organization that would be responsible for the execution and funding of the project.
It was very important to the city to have the church as complete as possible on the eve of the 20th anniversary.
Which was 16 months later. The goal was to get the exterior of the building lit. It was full speed ahead. You kind of add in, where you're working at the World Trade Center. Deliveries had to be scheduled and they had to get x-rayed and bomb dogs. You add in a global pandemic and all the supply chain issues that come with it. Most of the material on the church was marble. It was Pentelic marble from Greece. That same marble is actually used in the glass. So that glowing sphere is actually glass with a piece of 2mm marble sandwiched between another piece of glass. I would challenge anybody to go in that church and find a square corner. Everything's curved. Probably about 80% of the building, the exterior, was done the way it was supposed to be done. And the last 20%, we kind of came up with a plan with our exterior contractor of what we could do.
The west facade was made out of plexiglass and not the actual glass and marble. To see what we had built light up for the first time at night with the blue beams in the sky representing the Twin Towers, we were all so proud of what we had accomplished.
Families of the people who were members of the church and other people who lost someone down here on 9/11, they finally have a place to mourn and to heal, and they've waited such a long time.